Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Oh, good day.
Hello.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Iron and Ire.
Yeah.
We're on episode 14. Whomst would like to giveth the recapping.
I could take it this time.
There we go.
Oh man.
Let's see if I can try to do the fucking voice again. Dispatched to assist the fiendish incursion into the pile of dirt known as Corvanus. I arrived and introduced myself to the fiendship of Scat, Dig, Swar, Leo, and whatever the fuck Sping's character's called. Informing them that I was here as a favor to Agamemnon himself, acting to help in their support in the rending of Corvanus. After a contract was signed, a brief introduction of how things would work around here, along with their whole quest to be the most evil. Novel, I admit. They quickly dispatched a scouting party made of a nameless hog rider, whatever the hell it sounds like, Fiona, and someone called Tony, to go on a trip to acquire a sample of a virus that had been make its way around. Oh, what was it? Somewhere in the south. Assess the wall of Nefaria alongside the Demon Waste in the east, and possibly get a quantity of narcotics on the return. On their way, they encountered a woman, Alice of Lafayette, I believe.
I'm sorry, somebody's
Lafayette?
banging in the background in the middle of
Sorry.
this recap. Continue,
I
I'm
wish
sorry.
it was me. After providing information about the area, Alice inquires about them, seems interest on joining them. And on their return, all four of them report back to us with the following information. Alice has information on this person with Negatia in their blood. They inform about doubts in the leadership of Blackfield and sightings of demons in the area, and possibly that they could even be taken advantage of for our benefit. They also inform of a juicy bit of gossip, as the kids would say, about the watch commander of the wall in the east was dismissed due to poor performance issues and because of a large breach in the wall. Unsure of the cause, but currently the commander is drowning his sorrows in mead and may be a target of turning. All we know about him is that he's going to be hanging around booze halls and that he's an orc with the last name Hope. Alice of the Fete also makes it clear that she wishes to join us. Scat, being suspicious, doesn't fully doubt her intentions, but does believe that she's hiding something. In addition, we get some information regarding Mornhall, a blood infestation in the Pale City, the Barrow King, and the Brass Baron, revealing the state of the board for us to plan and plot and conceive of ill notions. But before we can continue that, a blast goes off nearby at one of our mines, sealing all of our staff inside. Through quick action and smart thinking, Zlade is able to open the way up and prevent any deaths. Although a guard of the mines does get a shocking grasp to the testicles for his lack of vigilance. And divining after the culprit, possibly culprit's whereabouts, Scat is assailed by an intense power that sends him reeling back in extraordinary pain. Long gone, the only information that Scat can confirm is that amid this burning radiance, Glory, God of Paladins, the Blade of Justice, has came to Corvanus. Sucks for him.
That was sick, by the way. That was really good, Siege.
Fucking godly, dude.
That was very good. Okay.
Oh,
Well, let's get some fiendish tunes in here.
Let's get it. Okay, also, by the way, Twitch is starting to advertise crypto.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's highly triggering.
It's...
Actually, you know what? As a fiendish individual, this is I support Twitch. Buy
We'd be
Hawk2
minting
coin.
our own crypto.
Buy some Hawk2 coin now.
Ew. All right.
And if you don't like it, you can put a Glock to your head.
That was good.
We haven't.
Still.
We haven't started.
Campaign right now.
Yeah, we haven't. We haven't started a game without talking about guns this whole campaign, I think. Not this whole campaign, this whole new season, so we should kick it up with.
So, to get things started, we got lots to go over. First up, we have some reports to be given and some events to update. Okay. It is on one of the following days, from the explosion in the mines and from the chastisement of glory, that Pig Cubed approaches the party, whilst in the midst of their schemes and discussions. Oh, let me adjust my... There we go. My lords, Pig Cubed will approach, her head bowed low.
Scat, as soon as she gives the incorrect introduction as she walks up to them, crouches low in that way very familiar to bone devils, onto all fours using his tail as a fifth limb, scurries under the table and pops his head out of the bottom to stare at her head on, his long skull equivalent to her whole torso, says, and questioningly tilts his head and says, "Insolence?"
She will freeze and state, "I meant no insolence, my lord."
He snorts once more.
She will place her hand against her face and...
All is well now. He sort of relaxes his body purposefully to look more calm. It may be laborious, but you are here to set an example for the others.
She will nod. Very well, my lords. I have something pertinent that I wish to discuss with you.
Please do.
I shall not take up much of your time, but there is an issue that I think requires your direct hand, as I am unsure how to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Many of the servants to your darkness have been attempting to... Well, it is difficult to say. They have been attempting to erect shrines, spend resources in order to do so. However, as of now, we are on strict military orders. Enough of them have come to me, begging your permission to build a great example to your constantness and dark visage. Doing so will surely, however, deplete much of our supplies. What say you, my lords?
Well, if it pleases the Council of Fiends here, we have begun to inoculate the town with an arena, a prestigious arena, now that the most important structures have been erected. So, as they have begun to arisen, toward us and craft these structures, surely they may add to the prestige of this arena by erecting it in consort with that. And for us, we may skimp on the cost of our own directed prestige and towering monuments with whatever they wish to craft there, and fund these efforts with what would have otherwise been expunged from the coffers.
Very well, my lord.
What do they wish to erect?
An example of your continence. The 6 of you, or excuse me, hold on. The 5 of you, in glorious example and darkness. Her eyes will flit over to the 6th demon. I'm sure arrangements could be made for your new member as well.
He doesn't squint as he can't, but his head does a thrum with the different patches that go along his elongated forehead, disconnect and reconnect from his form, almost levitating, and he says, They don't see our dear ThroatThief as plenipotent enough yet, do they?
If I may interject, it's possible they don't even know about me, but that could play in our advantage. I could be a, not quite a prophet, but an advocate for yourselves. I could, at best, keep worship for me to a deliberate, limited aspect.
If that be your choice, if it was up to I'll simply have you wander out to the arena grounds and make a statement for yourself and see how swine react. If you wish to keep it low profile, this may work well too, as Scat gesticulates with his tail rather than his hands.
Intriguing you gave such consideration, but I think my influence would be best suited behind the scenes, and to a direct few birds, I think I'll call them.
Scat then turns, scurries up from under the table, coiling like a snake, up into awkwardly close to ThroatThief, bringing his head close, thrumming half on the table, his body so long it still runs under the table, his tail sort of vibrating, almost like a rattlesnake between the bottom of the table and the floor, vibrating. I don't sense you being farouche now.
Farouche?
Shy, unsociable, and he leans in. Awkward.
That one got me.
You should be loud and proud.
Unbecoming.
8 more for us.
Of a
Very well, my
green
lord, so I shall have the statue erected in the arena.
The tail swings back and holds up as if a palm to Pig Cubed, waiting for a response from ThroatThief to the accusation.
Apologies.
I'll be alright. ThroatThief just keeps eye contact with Scott, and just without so much as a facial twitch, blink.
You noticed, as you have recently joined the party, and there's been some sense of doubtfulness in Scat. This has alleviated a little bit of that as he relaxes and relaxes to sit in the chair behind him. Nods in deep respect. Indeed, pig cute.
Indeed. I
Good
don't want
hog.
you to give the impression that I'm shy, Scat. I've been told I'm more subtle at times.
Pig
How
Pig
beatific.
Pig Cube will nod. It shall be done, my lords.
Thank you. A pentagon? That is, the five of us as statues?
Of course. Whatever you wish.
Yeah. Yes, please, and pig, please. Relax. We're all hog's hair in the mud with you all.
Very well. The next is a... Well, my lords, I am concerned. It won't be long before the Mytharians will send a force to retake Downfrown, their previous attempt having failed. I would like to make the suggestion that perhaps we find a new home, a place that is more proper than hiding away up in the mountains. Do you think that perhaps we might be able to be more mobile and itinerant in our spreading of glorious darkness?
You wish for potentially, as long as we don't absquitulate our current mountain home. This is our peak alpine towering highland home base. But other towns in our different honors should be rightly done. Scat turns to the table. Thoughts?
I can do my work from wherever, and my squadron is quite mobile.
Scat furrows his plated forehead. You see, like it ripples from bottom to the top, as if he was. You've learnt by now that this is his equivalent expression to raising a single eyebrow in confusion. Surely, an alchemist needs an atelier, place to set up shop. How mobile can that be?
Wherever I want to bring my equipment.
Is this location adequate to set up a workshop for you? Or would you like another place, a testing ground, further from the masses?
All is fine.
I think it right for you to have your own outpost.
Well, I will not complain.
Say one of your tests run awry. We wouldn't want it leaking too bad. We wouldn't want to spur on some sort of pandemic from your laboratory.
Yeah, wouldn't be too bad.
A sort of zone of contagion and safety is to be had, especially in a chaotic town as we were.
Only the weak would die anyway.
One would hope. And then seeing Zig sort of ruffle in his chair. Scat will turn.
Mm-hmm.
Expansion.
Oh, should we be mobile or what? Stay as we are.
Indeed.
Let's see. I think I need a space where I can take in my slaves, break them down, make them more, malleable, bend them to my own will. I think it'll be a little bit more difficult to do that on the move. So I'm in favor for staying.
Would you wish to have that here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Why not?
And Dig, you have become quite... you've taken quite a liking to that quarry we have.
Okay. Big Cube will kind of look around. I have some other news as well, my lords.
Please.
He will continue and say, there has been reports of a do-gooder. One who seeks to aid and embellish the light. We believe that they have made their way outside of Downfrown, further to the south. This particular individual, only being one, was able to produce an amount of light that I found to be most distressing. If it would please you, I would like to send some of our capable soldiers to capture them for interrogation, torture, and fun.
You say embellish? How so?
Embellish house.
They embellished the light? You mean they just produced a large quantity?
Yes. More so, their presence of good was sufficient to overwhelm.
Ah. Apologies. I struggle with numinous sayings.
That's an understatement.
But yes, wrap them in tenebrous coils and yoink them back. Saw the torturer's hair. Especially Zig would take a liking to breaking them in and seeing what we can find.
Yeah, I fucking hate goody two-shoes people, bro.
Do you mind finding some assistance from Gabriel in questioning this one?
Oh, I don't know. Gabriel, what do you think? You can unmute now. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Do you think you could help me with breaking down a goody two-shoes person? If we capture
Sure.
them? Oh, look at
Is
that. Yeah, sure, there you go.
Okay. Capture this one. I assume we have the facilities for this and it doesn't require direct supervision to do so.
Yes, my lords. I will see it done. He will hold up her nose.
Before you do, can I make a suggestion?
Of course, my lady.
Thank you. This do-gooder is likely to have inspired someone, if not has already inspired someone. I would severely recommend that you have somewhere quiet to do your torture. More people know about him in that location, someone may be procked to take action. While I have no doubt in the capabilities, I do not wish to test them right now.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. ThroatThief, but I can't really. Torture isn't quiet. I don't know if you. Screams of agony aren't. They're called screams for a reason.
Well,
Of course.
I could soundproof the room, maybe, but I don't know. I'll
Hey,
try.
Cubed looks around a little confused. Shall I go, my lords?
Huh?
Please.
Oh yeah, carry on.
Please.
Yeah, carry on.
Please do, and when you have captured this person and relinquished their monument, notify us. We shall send a few. Thank you. There, pig.
Okay.
Now,
I gotta go to the bathroom while you guys talk.
okay. Well, as you've taken an interest now, ThroatThief, perhaps this is a manner of verification or appraisal of your arts we may do. If you may, Zig, having authority here, you may direct the torture and supervise. Leave the Lemure and the newcomer to undertake the ordeal.
Of course. I'm definitely naturally born leader. I shoot a very shining grin, and there's a little sparkle on my teeth, bro. Yeah, sure, easy.
In the meantime, Swar,
Yes.
what mock-ups, prototypes have you formulated? Any concepts for your arts we may use, utility to the cult?
Lately I have improved my own fighting style, but going forward I will try to get some new disease that we can spread. Yes.
Mm.
And of course, examine the sample from the Dark Lake. I mean, the lake of some thing.
Mm. Yes. Yes, indeed. Mm. Alright. Scat takes his palm, slaps it to the table, and you hear the loud echoing sounds of each finger scratching and tapping against the table. That is of top importance. The rest of you, what is your plan for the day?
Well, I haven't really been paying attention over the last couple of days. Does anyone know how's my slave stuff coming along?
What's
I haven't
What?
watched the VODs.
It should be just finished.
Oh yes, great, perfect.
so? To keep you all updated, we have now built the keep, a barracks, a stables, and I believe a hunting lodge, and a mine, of course. We now move to build the arena. I directed you all to make a small troop would you... shall we begin discussing our troops? Perhaps those of us that have directed some gold towards this can inspire those of you that are taking some time to consider.
I have taken inspiration from our name and our more chaotic nature to go with majority cavalry with a few spellcasters and mostly infantry with an upgrade to the dual-handed reavers. Mostly.
And how did you pay for that?
Acquisitions on the mission.
Very good.
Can I just make an entire spell-based squad?
Yes.
Believe,
That is a fantastic idea.
I'm
If you believe-
just gonna do that.
it may
Fantastic.
seem particularly fiendish to do so,
Yeah.
off the backs of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I've directed towards creating one great cavalry and some infantry and lesser units to back them. One great archer, one great mage, and the same. 3 tiers, 1 leader each, and the rest to back them, to be directed. I saw no point in getting non-Reaver infantry, assuming some of you will make up for this lacking component. Assassins as well.
Scott's expressing his big-headed nature, this humongous brain. All of us have simply specialized in our unit choices for the upcoming arena fight.
Yeah. How long would they take? Sorry, Arcadum. So we just talked through some of our units. We're posting them in the Keep chat. What? How long would they take to train?
They will take approximately. So you're starting with civilians, so 2 months. So you need 2 more event rolls, 2 time passage.
2 time passage.
Yeah, 2 time events. Which that time event happens each month.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
2 time passage. And how long would it take to make the arena?
Approximately the same amount of time, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. So our plan is that once the troops have formed, it'll be around the same time as the arena, and their final examination or test is to make each one of our troops battle against the other to see who shall come out on top. This will define some hierarchy and ranking. Rather than have one main sort of standing army of sorts, we have a bunch of smaller, self-contained like squadrons or actors, and they may come together at some points, but they act relatively independently and train relatively independently.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, and that's directed by each of us. So, which is cool. That's it. Yeah.
What's the what's the 10% next to the cost?
That the in the brackets is the monthly costs. So they're the upkeep costs of the unit. So for like for infantry, for basic like infantry, it's 100 gold pieces, and then 10 gold pieces to upkeep them. For the mages, it'll be like there's 100 gold pieces times the spell level, and then 10% of that cost is their upkeep cost.
So what I've gotten so far is so fucking expensive.
It's all right, mate.
That's fine.
Everything comes at a cost.
Trust in the process. That'll be fine.
Also, one thing I wanted to ask about once we move forward time, is there any benefits for like arcane sort of research, given that we have an arcane based cult?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just depends on what you want to research. Like, you can research spells. You can research the history of this place. There's a lot of things you can do. It's just about what you want to do.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I think spells would be good. Speaking as someone who's only coming with spells they would have a base.
Yes.
So I have an idea of what I want to do during the time moving forward. If the rest of you are locked in, we can start moving.
Sure. Gabriel also has some ideas.
Okay. Nobody minds. I think either we're ready for like the next event or to skip time.
Here we go.
Cool.
Got lots to go over then.
Seeing as they're going to be training, would I be able to spend a month learning spells, like Zahaab mentioned?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll decide the list, but I'll have Empty Vessel, the Portent roll from Eye of Fate, and Eureka from Practitioner as my Abaddon's Blessing, just to make the rolls easier, to avoid the complicating timeline.
Yeah. So Scat wishes to research two things. One is there for hog riders. I want to. There is a demonic sort of hog-like equivalent that's larger and more usable as a both a beast of burden and a what's the word for it? A mount from the Fiendish Plains. Scat's wanting to research how to domesticate,
how to summon a nightmare. Got it.
Yeah, the pig nightmare thing, and how to sort of breed them and maintain them in the stables here in the material plane. That's the thing he wishes to research. Secondarily, he wishes to research how to, for his personal use, how to make sigils of like dispel magic and things like this, but to only react on spells of a certain class. So I set a sigil of like counterspell or like dispel magic against enchantment-based spells or evocation-based spells, something like this. Both of these he wants to research.
Oakley dokley. I have some.
On one of the. Oh, is
Go
there
ahead.
any way that I could try and get the the Hellfire versions of the Firebolt, without having to have a Kaizen summon? Give it to us.
You want to summon the Kaizen right now? What? Sorry, I missed.
No. I wanted to get the Hellfire Bolt and Hellfire Ray, like the upgraded version, so we can get through that. Or is that only locked off of? We only have to summon Kaizen to get that. Could I learn that?
You can try, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all research can be used. You just have to spend time doing it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm doing that then.
Okay. A few more days passed after Peg Cube's request, when each of you will receive a missive from the Iron Cage. Re-enter. see.
Did we do? Let's go.
I don't.
Based.
I'm there. Are you fucking crazy? I don't want to get killed.
Let's go back home, boys.
All right.
Let's go to the fiend.
This individual approaches the party.
Damn.
My lords, I have come before you to inform you that you have a visitor.
Wait, guys, we should guess who it's gonna be.
I bet you 1% allotment.
I bet you 2.
I give up. Who is it?
Alright, hang on, here's my guess. Hang on, no, here's my guess.
Oh, please.
Please. Please, you're right. It's someone from the Iron Cage.
It is not.
Fuck!
2%.
Another L for Zig.
Another L.
Fuck.
Please, let them in, Lionel.
Lionel will give a deep, sweeping bow, and then we'll go and retrieve them for you. Alright, here we fucking go.
Bro, I'm so glad I'm mute. Okay. Let's get it.
Alright, I gotta stand up. It's killing me.
Stand up for this performance, bro.
Oh yeah, I have to do that too.
Holy shit.
Okay. Alright, the individual that enters this room looks any second. Moment, please. Hold on.
It's not loading because Gab's on his phone right now.
Who's on his phone?
Bro's playing Candy Crush.
Bro's playing Flappy Bird on his phone right now, that's why it's not loading.
Flappy Bird.
Leo! Leo.
Yes, hello. Yes.
Didn't get the hint.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Wait,
Alright,
was he
now
really
that he's put his
playing
phone
games
down.
on his phone right now?
I don't know. I couldn't see.
No, I was not watching Twitch chat. Don't
Oh
quote me
my
on that.
God. Alright, now that
was-
he's put his phone down though, it's gonna load. Watch.
Yeah, I'm using the bandwidth.
Is it working?
Wow.
Is it loading?
Oh no.
Alright, you will see this individual approach you.
God. Damn.
You will see this fanciful fellow approach your party.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Greetings, my lords! I am Giggleshits, direct despondent to Agamemnon, and to serve alongside you in the glorious rise of his evil.
Always wanted a Justin. Can you say something to make me laugh?
He'll raise an eyebrow. I would, but it seems your mother has done plenty of work.
Oh shit!
Oh, man. At least you've made my comrades laugh. That is a close
That
second.
was good.
Pleasure to
However-
meet you,
You will have the
you
pleasure
wait.
of a short death, in
Ye-
case they do not laugh in the future.
Why are you
A
so hostile? Why are you
Whom
so
amongst
hostile?
you is your leader? I do not wish to speak to the beta male any longer.
the pit
Points
fiend is
to
I, but
Scat.
are you a comrade of ThroatThief?
Negative. I am a direct, we'll call it, attaché to Lord Agamemnon's secondary fleet.
I see. And do not treat my fellow fiendsmen as cronies, Herr Clown.
I shall treat them with the energy that they give off. A turd attracts flies. A foul wit attracts my barbs.
I like this guy.
I fucking love him. Oh my god.
Now then, that the
Agreed.
pleasantries are out of the way, dear pit fiend, we can get down to business. We have strategy to discuss, schemes to unveil, and lives to ruin.
Indeed. My Ilcelus friend, please join us at the table.
Yeah, it'll take
He
a seat.
scurries under the table as he did to get over there, and he makes space for giggle shits.
Giggle
Oh,
Shits
wow.
will take a seat next to evil Margaret Thatcher and everyone's favorite slaver, Ziggs.
Yay.
Nightmare blunt rotation.
Yeah, that's a sentence I didn't think I'd say.
Please.
In D&D, anything's possible.
It's evil Margaret Thatcher and Ziggs the friendly slaver.
That's me.
Ziggs the friendly slaver. Alright. As Giggle Shits takes a seat at the table, he will then place some parchments on the table as well, in a very refined and precise fashion.
Oh,
I have
Scat
been given
begins
a... Go ahead.
Scat begins to read through them with extreme speed, his head wobbling back and forth, and he sighs in response, leaving space.
I have been given the most tedious task of having to scour the confines of a dwarvish city within the demon wastes beneath its pallid veneer, in the hopes and search of secrets there within hidden. As besevered upon me by the mighty Agamemnon, I cannot say precisely what it is that I am looking for, but I am to inform you as one of the outlier defendants upon the mountain ranges of my actions and thereto what might be caused from them. You'll find, written upon the dossiers, there you will find there are some, perhaps, chances, some contingencies that may or may not be procured from the wreath of flame and death that might be found beneath the surface of the wastes.
I see. And this is not your epistolary work, is it?
If you saw my epistolary work, you'd be harder than you are now.
I'm glad I did
Joke's
not
on you.
wish.
I'm always hard.
He'll look at your
as
penis. Is it hard?
Yes.
He'll nod. Nice.
I never lie. Well, that's a lie.
He doesn't fall flaccid as he suffers from metathalassophobia.
Whoa. Zig.
How
What
But I'm
demon is
glad.
that?
Affair of
A
change.
fine spell, but we have not times for the dark magics.
But I'm glad this is good work. I wish not to have a turgive state towards you, my friend Giggle Shit. And it seems as if you found a great place, perhaps a location that an outlayer may be founded for our dear Swar.
Much
In
of
the demon place.
Much of the city that I'll be exploring has been secured to some places, but much of it has not been. And what Master Agamemnon seeks must be found before our plans can come to any sort of fruition. The damnable Metharians keep a death's grip upon the last bastion of light, the Pale City, and its coffining death throes continues to squeeze onto whatever it can hold on to, pissing and moaning out of it. Did you just tell yourself to go soft?
Yeah.
Come on, Flaccid.
It's safe.
So,
I'm breaking barriers with this fucking spell, man. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, you're breaking
pushing
my
boundaries.
balls, maybe.
how
Anyway,
how exciting this break of quotidian
indeed,
acts of mundane.
and thus to why I have come to you, in our mutualisticity of service towards Lord Agamemnon. I was hoping that we might come to an agreeable acquiescence. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Before I begin my excursion, deep within the bowels of the wastes, there are a few things that I need taken care of in the surface. I have not the time to deal with them directly, and indeed, I would very, very, very much like to get my scores evened, as I'm sure you'll understand.
This seems like a noetic trade, but how may you scratch our back there, giggle shit?
You shall have your back scratched with knowledge. Deep, sensual knowledge. Moist and wanting for the consumption. And if that does not befall you, a fitting reward, plenty of gold.
I see. I appreciate the jocoserious presentation, but what exactly does this knowledge pertain to?
The inner workings of the Merchant Council of Saphira, the City of Sapphires. More specifically, in my assistance of its destruction, and upon its destruction, access to the vulnerabilities of the nobles therein, and contacts with several of the foreign diplomats, most notably the ones from Kalkatesh.
Scat sort of scoffs and sucks back against his teeth at the sound of that other continent, but he returns to... Does this include the trade of those drug smugglers across this continent? Of the poppy and the silver?
You're referencing Flanderton. No. The trade is not direct to that. The fear of the City of Sapphires is the largest and main port of the continent. Anything from the outside world must flow through its deliberate docks before it could reach anyone anywhere else. Normally, I would not bat an eye at such an attempt at audacious profiting. Unfortunately, in this time, it has been used against me. I have an enemy that my master has not allowed me to dispatch of. Therefore, I have come before you as a fellow follower of the true light, that perhaps you might assist me, that I might be able to go to the city below the wastes without any distractions.
So, Scat grows curious at him throwing in the word light there, assuming that he may have tripped up on his words. Can I insight that?
Sure.
And Scat does this, turning towards the rest of the fiends at the table, on the surface appearing as if agreeing with what he said, but I think they'd know him well enough and his fractal head movements to know that they should attempt to do the same. Trying to get a visual response back to them on how they feel towards this person so far.
Oh. Pit Fiend says jump. I do it.
Sure.
All right. Sorry, I had to read something real quick.
Okay.
Also, those are private rolls.
Sorry, do you want them to be done privately? We can re-roll.
No. He had rolled them privately, and I was just telling him they were privately rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, he will continue. Therefore, it's quite simple.
Oh. Did we gather anything from? Does he seem trustworthy, or does he seem like there's something else hidden in his what he said? That's what we were saying.
Maybe I didn't come through. He is so blinded with hate. It might not be. There's a bit of a logical fallacy in front of you. Being that he keeps using words that enunciate the grandness of this person's aspirations, and yet hasn't reflected that impact at
all. By this person, do you mean Agamemnon or
Ulysses? Well, the Agamemnon. You feel okay. I'll just tell you straight. You feel this is a personal vendetta. It is not an order from Agamemnon. He's trying to make it sound like that this person would be a great boon for Agamemnon if they were to be killed. That's the part he's being deceptive.
Yeah, okay. This is quite. It's quite a pity that those we may have leverage against, or some allure, some ascendancy in that. In amongst those smugglers from the docks, may you assure me that some of this merchant class you refer to may have some sway or dominion, given some evil or malevolent motivation to switch to a cultish view of the continent.
And
this was in reference. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
This was just in reference to the last thing Scat was asking about in the smugglers. He's clarifying that the thing he finds interesting in the smugglers is he's pointing out that he's only interested in sort of swaying people to the cult, and he's wondering how this information affects that.
He will continue. Well, first he'll nod, and then he'll continue. Actually, I need to think about how he would read. Okay, he will respond with it. Your concerns are noted, but I can assure you, this individual must be defeated in order for Agamemnon's plans to come to fruition. Now, if you'll review the dossier in front of you, my targets are clear. My target is a member of the Council of Sapphires, one of the merchant lords therein. She goes by the name of FrostyTheNomad Hightower. Her and her decrepit little clan have caused me much grief within my life. It is time that they are removed, and perhaps upon their removal, you may, just yet, be able to establish yourselves in a useful manner for our Lord. And furthermore, there is something else you should be aware of. There is a society that operates in the shadows that has long since been a thorn in our sides. A slow to our particular brand of expansion. Yes. Quite annoying.
Who are they?
This, but before you continue, is this Mark, this sapphire merchant, the one you were directed by Agamemnon to not have slain?
I don't understand what you asked me.
He previously mentioned that there was somebody Agamemnon told him to not kill, right?
Yeah.
I may have misunderstood. Scat's asking if this is the person that had some sanctuary from Agamemnon. He's been directed to not target. If it's the sapphire person.
Oh, I see. Wait, who did I target? Sorry, I don't know why I'm so confused about what you're saying. It's like I'm all over the place.
So he mentioned previously there's somebody you shouldn't kill, and then he's asking for help in dealing with some other person. Scat's just asking if these two people are the same person. The person he's told not to deal with, is that the person that he's asking us to deal with?
Oh, okay. So there's the target, which is FrostyTheNomad Hightower, and then he's about to warn you about someone who you should avoid.
Oh, okay. No worries. Please continue.
And he will continue. Or an organization you should avoid. Someone who has been a thorn in our sides for quite some time. They call themselves the Dusk Lilies, and they are led by this scrupulous individual known as Lord Everfrost. Keep in mind that he is a specialist in dealing with our kind. He sniff you out, he will be a most dangerous individual. Thankfully, Miss FrostyTheNomad Hightower and her intrepid clan depend on others for protection. You're able to find her, corner her. The killing should be rather easy.
Where might this high tower be?
He takes residence within a place within the city of Sapphires, the High Noble District. It will be a difficult mark to take down. They'll be guarded and in a very public place. However, it has been rumored, based upon what my spies tell me, that she has been doing a lot of traveling lately. Traveling towards the northwest and back again.
I see. If it may not be too intrepid for me to ask, why are you incapable of handling this act on your own?
Because I have been ordered by our Lord to go down beneath the wastes.
See, apologies for my worrisome paranoia. Is there some collateral damage risk to taking this person out? An effect on the continent some grand attention will receive as a result? Do wish to be more shadowy, less more umbreal in our action.
No doubt her death will cause quite the upstart in the economics of Saphira. Trade will of course be disrupted, but her family is vast and she will no doubt be replaced. But her popularity may not carry over to her family that inherits her position.
I see.
In either case, she must die.
No doubt. Well, I wish for some additional information given this risk we take on, in addition to the gold and the information you wish to give us. Whilst in those demon wastes, what protects the continent from the fiends within is the wall. I think it may be beneficial to break it down. Have it see to it that it is destroyed before we return and leave this place. Perhaps there'll be some vulnerability from the inside. Would you be given an opportune moment during your reconnaissance to examine that side to find any weaknesses? Yeah, I'm a sigil mage.
Say again, Zahaab. Sorry, I'm having some headset issues. I can barely hear you.
Oh, no worries. Scat's just, given that he's a sigil mage and he's familiar with this stuff, he's wondering if Giggleshit on his journey to the Demon Wastes, if he could see anything about the wall from the other side, any vulnerabilities or weaknesses that could be exploited in hopes to eventually destroy the wall.
I'm afraid that my knowledge of the wall is limited. I mostly just slip around it. However, I do know that the most powerful of demons produce a ichor. I've heard that its concentrated evil can challenge even the most potent of lightful protections.
Say some form of ichor mixed in some corrupted earth. I assume you know from the summoning of great fiends.
Indeed.
What's this some concoction of this corrupted ground and ichor? Could it fall the wall?
Could what fall the wall?
Scat's considering, when you summon, last time we summoned a bunch of greater fiends, greater demons, I think. You made some corrupted ground. He's asking if this corrupted ground, in addition to the ichor, can have some permanent damage to the wall, rather than just the ichor itself. He's just asking.
Permanent damage? Semi-true.
Okay.
Would we be able to pair that with the information we got on the recent breach that happened in the wall? There was a watch commander who got tossed out because of a breach and a poor performance from him. You target him, get some information on what exactly the deficiencies were. We would also have a good weak spot to target with this ichor.
Did you say that in character, or are you saying that out of character?
I say that out of character. If you want me to say it in character, I can do that. I suppose I should probably be saying it in character anyway. Technically, we may have some good information of where to apply some paint, if you will. Wasn't there a breach recently? I'll look towards Scott, explicitly hoping to catch his eye.
Giggleshits will shrug. I'm afraid that I'm unaware of any of the campaigns against the wall.
From what we've heard, it was incompetence more than a campaign.
Well, regardless of that information, if it pleases the rest of the council, to the degree of their hierarchicals, strength. But I would be willing to take up this mission with the caveat that during our attack and the attention will gather afterward, posthumous to this High Tower's death, you take some advantage of it in Corvanus from wherever these legions come to attack us from. If you can promise that, I think this is a surefire plan.
I do not think we should take this. We still have our own information that we are yet to act on. And we have our own research that we need to finish.
Indeed.
This will take away from this.
Hence, this is why it is a request. You'll take a final piece of parchment out and put it face down on the table. In this, you will find, well, the partial part, the magic that you will need in order to go there, should that be your wish, and indeed, some money for your troubles.
One last question from me. My other fiends may speak, but in terms of Agamemnon's patience, it is worn thin under our attention given to actions outside of his notice or command. We wish not to run his patience too thin. Rather not dangle by a thread, especially when it be wrapped around me like a noose. How may this affect his patience? Do you believe he'll be pleased by this High Tower death, or indifferent?
I believe he would be very pleased to see what you would do after I slaughter that bitch and her family. Or after you do it on my behalf.
I see.
Are you getting us to do it? So, wait, hang on. You trying to get us to do some work that you want to do, and then you're gonna take the credit?
No.
No.
I don't care about credit. Have you not been paying attention? I want her dead. Her and her family, if possible.
Why, man?
Because I hate her.
Alright, good enough for me.
Well,
I think we should do it.
I think we should. Any opportunity
yeah,
to
money.
go in and cause mayhem, raise a little chaos, kill, kill a couple.
Money
What
and
are
fun.
they, by the way? Are they human, halfling? What are they?
I believe they are human.
Human?
Ah.
Kill a couple of humies? Pretty fun.
Even worse.
Can't argue with that.
Yes. I believe we should potentially send one of our cult members to scout out the city first, as a frontal assault would likely be a bad choice.
Oh, where's the fun in that? We should do it ourselves. We should do everything ourselves.
We will do it ourselves once they say it is clear, and
Nah, we should. No, we
perhaps
should.
choose someone.
No. No, we
You want to
should.
jump in immediately, straight away, Zig?
I do, actually.
You wish to do it?
Yeah.
After we do it, I wish to head to Mordhau to pick up something. If we do this, it would be fantastic.
Giggleshits will then respond, "It is up to you. You need not tell me the details as long as it is done."
So Scat quickly writes up a contract, given all the information he has gathered from Giggleshits as of now. He will say, in addition to the other benefits of completing this assassination, we can request Giggleshits to assist us to beseech something from Agamemnon once, following the same courtly civility that we have in our own loot allocation and plebiscite arbitration agreement, with all the other caveats and clauses that is normal to a contract like this. But he begins to write it up and says, any other amendments to the contract or questions for our dear guest? So be it. Giggleshits, if it pleases you, please sign the contract, and we may arbitrate and decide whether we do this. If in fact we do take up this mission, the contract will take effect upon our signature.
So be it. Praise Lord Agamemnon.
Praise him.
All right, he will
Praise
kiss.
Lord Agamemnon.
He will kiss the contract, where his signature is.
Oh, that's awesome.
The contract kisses him back.
He gives it some tongue.
Holy shit.
Scat loses gay chicken this time.
All right, Giggle Shits will stand up.
My nipples
I
are
thank you,
diamonds
my
right now.
I thank you, my fellow fiends. I am now off to go cause misery and death.
Wait, Giggle Shits. What are you? I've got one personal question. What are you, man? Are you devil, demon, fiend, daemon? What are you? What are you, man? Mortal?
Single?
Oh, what a devious little creature.
Mm.
All right, there you go. Side quest time.
What a
We have his signature. We may trace it.
We may trace it. I think Zahaab's in somewhere. Oh no.
Am I still on the call? No. 1 second.
Yeah, you are. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's gone. He's back. He's gone. He's back. All right. I
Trace
gotta go.
it.
I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'll let you guys roleplay for a second. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, let us agree on whether or not we wish to take this up.
I think we should.
I still think this will take too much time out of her.
We are required.
No, it wouldn't.
I think
No.
we are required to leave the our domicile at some point to search. I think it may be if we wish to gather that angel feather, go to Mordhau, mark out some outposts for ourselves and towns to conquest and expand into. Perhaps this, as another mission along the way, wouldn't be bad. And, as the contract is written, we may sign it right before the assassination attempt and gain all the benefits. No pre-word is really required here. Seeing as this person moves around, potentially there'll be this high tower maybe along the path.
Killing is fun, and you do have your orb to find good opportunities.
Indeed. Indeed, I do.
I really want to stretch the legs out, man. It's been too long. We've been cooped up too long. We need to leave the nest.
Well, we have some construction we've commanded, and some individuals to be trained. Not much of our oversight is quite required.
Well, the research is.
That is true.
Oh yeah, that is right.
And we also have the information from the Free Cities
Yes.
expedition.
Yes. What do you wish to do with that information? Potentially, we may take a week, solve that, and go on our campaign round before we ending and occupying another town and returning back to see the fruit of our labors, the hair.
I will use my time researching this corruption, poison, whatever it is.
How much time might that take?
It's not known, that's the thing. But just know that any mission outside of this will take away time from that.
I see. I have to be right back as well. I think we're just gonna have to ask Arcadum some timelines and stuff to help us decide, but please, RP.
I'm sorry.
We still have to decide Gabriel's Lemur's lament, his task. Any ideas?
I thought we already decided. I thought it was gonna be he has to kiss everybody or something. I might be wrong.
Oh, I seem to remember it. I believe Scat offered it to me, and I suggested he would dance across the battlefield. For our amusement, of course.
Wow. Hey,
That was
listen,
a good idea.
ThroatThief,
Yes.
ThroatThief, you might be new here, but you really are starting to fit in.
Charmed.
I guess we could make it official.
Make it official. ThroatThief
Yes.
is now. What do we call ourselves?
No. The punishment, not anything else.
Oh.
Because I think
Right.
it was only discussed,
That is true.
Mhm.
That is true. All right, Gabriel. Wait, hang on. How do we make it so that he now has to do that? Anyone know how contracts work? I've got no fucking idea.
I'm sure Scat knows when he's back.
Yes. Yeah.
He's back.
Yes. And
Oh, there he is.
well, if we are all, if I may, go turn to the contract. If a fiend consistently fails, that is, ranks in the bottom 2, and doesn't earn the title of most fiendish for 2 missions, as has happened to our friend Gabriel, there must be a task or directive by the rest of the insurgency. If they act out the task, they are granted a favor from every other member who agreed to set this task,
Okay, I'm back.
and 2% of the party's profits.
Back.
If they fail, they must be thrown in front of the administrator or the insurgency for judgment and lose their minimal allotment.
So, I think everyone's agreed that he must dance across the battlefield for
Agreed.
our entertainment. I think that's pretty good. It's not kissing people on the mouths, but I'll take it.
Any not in favor? Okay, locked in. The Lemur's lament shall begin. Also, out of character. Nobody remind him. There's no way Leo remembers to do that at the start of all of his turns.
What are you saying? I just got back. What?
Use up all your movement points to dance.
So at the start of each one of your turns, when you do movement, right, you must roll a performance check. And RP that performance check in your movement. You have to
Okay.
play, buddy.
Okay,
There you go. Okay.
cool.
If you forget, you fail. If you succeed, and we throw you in front of Agamemnon to be judged and tell him what you've been doing.
Okay.
And if you succeed, you get 2% and a bunch of favors. There we go. Okay, so anything else?
I do think.
Mhm.
I do think there should be one adjustment to the contract, because expecting him to do dance moves every time he has to take his turn in combat would be a bit to remember.
That's like
especially-
once every 30 minutes, bro. I think it's fine.
Once every 30 minutes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, it's a punishment, bro. It's not meant to be
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, you shouldn't have sucked for like the whole campaign so far. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Shouldn't have sucked cock for the entire campaign.
Hey. Okay. Anyway, so So let us
What?
let us begin. So Swar, only one not in favor to leave. Soon. You wish to investigate the potion? Please. Ask Arcadum about how long it will take and what you've done so far.
Okay, what you researching?
The quote-unquote poison sample from the free cities that was collected by the group.
Are you trying to go for a specific one, or are you trying to invent a new one?
Just researching the sample we have.
Okay, go ahead.
Finding out what it is and what it does and all that.
And where did you get it again?
South of the lake in Free Cities, the biochemical explosion stuff.
Okay, sure thing. Alchemy check, please. Alright, with that, you're able to discover the following pieces. Actually, hold on. Hold on, I forgot something. Something big here. Actually, if you're studying... Are you trying to replicate it or improve on it?
First, it would just identify what it is and what it does. And then improve it after.
The poison appears to be a base of sanctified oil, complete with silver salt strewn about within it. It seems to be very hazardous to fiends.
Interesting.
Okay. I think that's it for now, though.
Yeah.
Alright. You're researching Hellfire equivalent for my spells, so I don't do less than 20 damage. Okay. Wait, did Dig actually write that, or did somebody else? Or was that Zig?
Oh,
I think it's Zig.
I saw. Yeah, that was me.
Dig.
I clicked on dig.
Okay.
I can understand
I
your
control.
confusion.
Yeah, D's the same letter, bro.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do? Or should I move time forward?
I suppose Gabriel will okay, what
I-
happened to... Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Like, what happened to, like, weapons from, like, the last, when we acquired down from? Have those already been transitioned over to the units that we're training, basically?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's, like, the only thing he'd do, basically. Just make sure those are transferred over properly. And probably research spells,
Alright,
pretty much along with.
I'm sorry, I have to ask. This is out this is out of game.
Yes.
Where the fuck are you, Silver? Are you in a fridge? Is that a shelf?
In a fridge. In a
Are you-
fridge. Oh, that's his bed. That's his bed.
Are you just in
It's
heaven?
a shelf. No, I'm interrogating people.
Where are you?
No.
like
He's in a black site. He's in a
All right.
CIA black site.
Anyway, sorry, it was freaking me out. I looked
Yep.
over there, and now he looks like he's on a fucking service. Anyway, all right.
He looks like he's being chilling. I respect it.
He's on a chair. Oh, he's on a chair. Okay.
It was just the way the
And the
angle.
monster.
Also, just to clarify
One
again,
on a
Scat's
leash. Yep.
looking into how to
Okay.
domesticate and breed nightmare pigs.
Nightmare pigs. Nightmare pigs.
Nightmare pigs.
Oh, can I also do slave stuff?
Yeah, sure. Of course you can.
Shit. Fuck, that's like my whole character.
Oh
Fuck,
my
I'm doing that.
god.
Fuck. Hang on, wait. Fuck, what type of slaves do we have? I think we need to expand on slave categories. I think that's what we need.
Are you going to research slave categories?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Based. I have an essay about this. I can send it to you.
Why do you have an essay, Zahaab? Please explain that.
It was a joke. Of course, I don't have a essay about slaves. There, Leo.
Of course, I don't have an essay.
God. All right.
It's a manuscript.
So if you actually want to make nightmare pigs, that's just a form of nightmare. That's purely through the iron cage. You're going to have to make a sufficient amount of sacrifices in order to bind them. That's soul coins.
Man. That's soul coins? Okay.
Yep.
Can I make slaves that will grant us patience by being like the toe rubbers of Agamemnon?
You gain patience by accomplishing goals, not by rubbing toes.
No? Alright.
No, you can't just no.
Alright, I'm gonna research like S tier slaves then or something.
Well, I mean, I guess you could make a bunch of them and sacrifice them, but that'd be a really big kind of counterintuitive waste, I think.
We make slaves and we make them better, and then we kill them or sacrifice them so we get bigger rewards.
Sure,
We have an arena coming up.
You
so.
could do that. I think that's what the arena was actually for. Was one of those things
Yeah.
as well.
So like what we're gonna do is the worst person from every troop gets executed, but in the name of Agamemnon. So
The worst troop. The entirety troop gets killed.
one person from every troop that loses.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think fuck. Dude, slave trading is hard.
Okay. We just
I think I need to upgrade our slave trade routes. I think that's what we need.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, look into maybe getting some slaves. Actually, yeah, research into slave trade. How is that on Corvanus? There you go.
there you go. Based. So since you answered the question I had about the nightmares, Scat goes to his other research into figuring out how to make sigils of dispel magic and counterspell respond to certain classes of spells. There you go.
All right, sounds good. All right, I got another event for you guys.
Same day.
No, this is a couple days after.
Sweet.
Zig's doing push-ups. Pass the time. Pig cubed is on his back.
During this event, actually, I need to wait for it to stop. So, go ahead.
All right. Let's see here. Hold on, I need to double check something.
Scat, you want to place another bet? He's gonna come through the door.
Perfect.
Not chaotic enough for such things.
I'll give you 4%.
Mm.
But only if you agree to having a 4%. Only agree if you go into it as well.
Okay.
Ask Swar.
So what do you want to do? You want to take me up on that?
I'm good. I don't really gamble.
No, what, mate? No one's a fucking degenerate gambler like me. ThroatThief? Are you cool?
ThroatThief, are you cool?
I'm down with the kids, if that's what you mean.
Oh God.
Town
Oh,
with the kids.
saying that.
Ew.
Ew.
All right.
Kid.
Anyway,
Get him
so
out.
at this point, several of your cultists are starting to grow in strength. They're starting to spread out into Downfrown. There are 3 visitors that have recently come through Downfrown that have committed a crime each. Pig Cubed is still looking out for the do-gooder that's out and on the run. So, one of you, if you want to send one of you or all of you go, will need to judge these criminals.
I think we should let the Iron left.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Wait, no, send
No.
the Torturer and the Iron Lady. There you go.
Well-
Or ThroatThief, my bad.
well, as we decided before, Zig, Gabriel, ThroatThief, this was your domain. This was your beck and call. Swar, you may join them if you wish. Scat takes a step back here.
I think I will keep researching.
This will I.
Yippee.
Oh.
Time to go look at some criminals.
Look at my beating stick.
I've got my command spell ready and awaiting. Gabriel, what do you got? What do you bring into the trial?
Let me think.
A burger?
Let's
What are
see.
you eating?
A burger? Yeah, no, just bread. In case we kill him, I'll
Are you just
revive
raw?
him.
Are you just raw eating bread?
Yes, because it's like it's really good bread. It's like Caribbean bread. It's really good.
Hey man,
Yes.
I've done that before. It's good. All right, I've just eaten bread before
Yes.
and it's fine. All right, no one else.
In-
No one
In
else.
case
can
we do,
fucking go.
indeed, in case we do relieve them from this mortal plane, we can revive them. In case we do make any accidents, but
Oh,
we're trained professionals. We'll be fine.
whoa!
We're trained.
What if they did such a bad crime? We kill them and they get reborn as a fiend.
That's
Oh.
a privilege. That's a
Scat-
privilege.
Potential's limitless, dude.
That's a
Scat
privilege.
Scat elbows
for
dig.
people.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, go ahead, Gabriel. Say that again. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I was just like, that's a privilege we save for very few people. We have one potion. We should save it.
But these could be the
So,
very.
one that is
Oh, we only have one that does
Well,
it. Oh,
would you
never
like to
mind.
send
Yes.
one of you to attend to the trial, or would you all like to go?
Me, Gabe, and ThroatThief are all there. The other 2 are staying back.
Okay.
So,
All right. In this
That was
scene,
fuck-
in this scene, you will see that Lionel has caught the 3, and they are each of them thieves, stealing from the food stores of the local larder. Specifically the main inn tavern. Tradition would dictate that their thieving hands will be cut away from their bodies. However, in order to make an example out of them, they will instead be prepared for summary execution, sacrifice, or enslavement.
I think we should do that last one.
I wonder which one.
slavery pick
Big one.
slavery option. Filling.
Of course. I wonder which one Zig will go for.
Hear me out. This is just a small step in my slave building in my slave empire.
Mhm.
If we enslave all these evildoers, or hang on, we can't actually call them evildoers because that's what we are.
Big tissues. Doers.
Transgression doers.
Mm.
My slave empire will be really sick and cool. Hear me, friends. We must enslave each and every one of these transgression doers, regardless of the crime.
You should also, on top of that, pay them extra if they offer them a way out, if they sell out their friends. If there is even room for them to build some sort of underground network to try and escape of some sort, to quell any
Ooh.
rebellion.
Promise. Oh, I get where you're going. Promise them like a more cleaner, more
Yes.
softer
Yes.
slavery. And
Yes.
then, ooh,
Clean,
that's
efficient,
good.
burning
They sell out their
slaves.
friends. Yes.
That's
They sell out their
good.
friends.
I
Exactly.
like
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Hey, Gabe,
Yeah.
you might be the Lemure, but you're you're going up there, my guy. You're going up there, man.
Okay.
ThroatThief, what do you think?
All they all seem to be.
I'm sorry, we have Gabe and then ThroatThief.
Okay, so what is your decision?
How many
Who'd be
people are
enslaving?
there?
There are 3 travelers. Merchant
Oh,
travelers of
also
some
food.
prominence.
Oh, merchant?
Yep.
Yeah, we're enslaving.
Okay, enslave them. Got it. You
Oh,
plan-
well, hang on. hang
Okay.
on. ThroatThief, sorry. ThroatThief, what do you think?
Hmm. Slavery does seem to work, but looking at them, would I tell if any of them are magically inclined?
Arcana check.
Arcana. Normal. I will inspiration it to make it a 20.
Nice. Really good.
We love bards.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, what's up?
I think the stream camera is in the wrong place, and I think you guys should probably go to the center of the map.
Oh yeah, this is where I moved him to go. Oh, sorry, yeah, I moved him down here.
The rest of the players should.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't notice that they didn't follow me. Okay, so Lionel will follow your advice. He will not slaughter these thieves, and he will instead enslave them. As he places them in manacles, each of them twisted around to look upon those that which they stole. He insists that at least 10 lashes are given to each one.
Why just 10? Make it 20. Oh, hang on. New slaves. If you have any knowledge of any other people within the vicinity, any other travelers, and you were willing to give that up, instead of 20, I'd be so inclined to reduce it down to 10.
I'm sorry.
What? What?
Listen, bro, it's a sale. It's a sale. It's like, oh, it's full price. No, we knocked down to half price.
They're
Just kidding.
slaves, dude.
Full price is now twice price.
Like,
oh my god.
they're slaves.
You can
Anyway,
make your enslavement process a little bit more comfortable. if you give up some fellow people in the whereabouts. And if there isn't, that's all cool.
Intimidate check.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was being persuasive with that.
The underlying
okay.
threat was not subtle.
Okay, good. Okay.
With a 27, you will see that 2 of them refuse to give up anybody. One of them, however, will say, How much easier? Well, the other 2 will call out, Shut up, Charleston! It's like, how much easier, sir?
Here, let me show you. You won't be getting this, and the other 2 guys
Don't do it.
will immediately...
Don't cast it. Please don't cast it.
Here's the thing, I wasn't even gonna do it, but you said don't
Please
cast
don't
it. So
cast it.
I'm like, oh, that's such a better idea.
Alright, go ahead.
On the other one, one of them is getting that, and the other one's getting shit.
Oh, okay.
Spell.
So the guy in the center's like, oh, how much better? Shut up, Charleston! Shut up! You're gonna... Oh, Charleston, shut up! Oh, we can't betray our friends. Charleston, we can't betray... And then on the other side, our friends have our back. We have to have their...
You see, my friend. I can quite literally get you to do whatever I want. I have complete total control over all bodily functions of yours. I could actually just say a word and your body would just be compelled. Make you taller? Hang on. I've never actually tried this. Grow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Immediately, as I said grow, I had a thought.
So the 2 on the ground are just coupled in chain. One is spewing out their backside, the other one is spewing out their front side. Both have ruined their clothes. The one in the middle, however, will just kind of say, "Oh, please don't make me come /and/or shit."
Don't worry. If you give up your mates, you won't be getting any of that. And under his breath, Zig will say, "Oh, I don't know, maybe just the physical torture."
Oh my god. Alright, so
I'm really trying to make slave trade, really, funny.
Yeah?
I think it's working.
You just sit there and just power word ejaculate and power word shit.
Power word ejaculate.
Anyway, your intimidation check does seem to succeed. You are given the location of a small merchant caravan that these 2 had snuck ahead of, trying to get early to market. It will be arriving in Downfrown in approximately 4 days.
Nice.
Your new slaves will warn you that it is heavily guarded.
Interesting. Thank you very much. Alright, Lionel.
Can I go now?
Oh. Huh? Oh. You? I mean, you're gonna go wherever Lionel takes you. And if you listen very well and be very obedient to Lionel, and to anybody who's, higher up than you, yeah, you'll have a nice stay. Here. Lionel, take him away.
Please don't make us. Please don't make us. I don't want to do that again. My pants are ruined.
Oh, they're ruined. Which guy's saying it?
The one who shit.
There you go. piss. Both ends, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just starts urinating until he has nothing left. Falls face
There you
first on
go.
the ground, just pissing straight down.
There you go. Lionel, drag him if you need to. Get these guys out of my sight.
Absolutely incredible.
Cinema.
Pure cinema.
Pure cinema.
Okay, here we go.
Kino.
That was so keto. He did not just say that.
Alright, time to roll some of your money rolls.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. You did intimidate the guy. So you know the trade caravan is coming. You know that it is strongly guarded, but it would seem that it is somewhat vulnerable. Do you want to send a party of the pigs of Argos to collect the loot from the caravan, or do you want it to arrive and trade with it normally?
I think we should write it. What do you guys think? Hang on. Nah, this is my fucking information to deal with. Oh, hang on. Oh, Gabe and Thief were there. Oh,
Yes.
wait, Gabe and ThroatThief.
Yes.
Keep this info to you. We should keep this info between ourselves, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Should we raid it or let it come into us and we trade with it normally? I think we should just raid it.
We have a history of trading with things with humans normally, or just
We have a history of doing that. I mean, yeah. With their
I think we should raid it.
lives. Yeah,
I think
there
we
you
should
go.
raid it, of course.
Yeah, Thief,
But it's
We could set an ambush.
ambush. Ooh. Do you think we should send like our squadron, our handpicked elite soldiers, our
we should
task
send the
force?
slaves. We should send the slaves to just trade with them.
No,
And once they are
no. We can't
traded,
send the slaves. No, they're terrible.
Hmm.
They're not there yet. All right. I think they put a little bit more investment into it. But I think we should definitely get our, squadron, our handpicked task force,
Yeah.
GI Fiend, out there on the caravan. What do you think?
It would be an excellent test to see them, and may
Yes,
even
yes.
give me inspiration for whenever I decide to
There you
train my
go.
own.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay then.
But
what's up?
Hang on. After going through that, I just realized if we wanted to, what is it? Okay, the whole party had been putting like their own little squadron like in the Kokon keep chat. Is that what we're waiting for, to have them get trained up? Or can we just have them buy it now and then go do this caravan raid?
Buy it now, caravan raid later.
Okay.
Or other way around,
I'm
sorry.
doing it. Wait, what?
Can we have I think that's what you're asking. Can we have the ones that are in training do the caravan raid?
Yeah. I'm asking if you want
yes.
if you want to assign forces or not.
I'm
Okay.
assigning my handpicked squadron of only casters.
I'll assign mine as well of reavers.
No, fuck you.
Nah, it's a team effort. We
Team
all
effort.
share the information.
I
Yes,
was
we
the
all share
one
the
that made the
information.
guy shit and piss and cum. Not
Correct,
you.
but we're
Not Thief.
yes. You think that that arcane cast is enough to take care of a caravan?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I could actually blow a hole through like an entire Netherian squadron all by myself. No help needed. Now, if they had anti-spellcasters, I might be in a little bit of trouble. However, this is a very small caravan.
As small as the caravan.
He said it was only a little bit. He said it was a big garden. So this will be good training for my hand-picked elite sorcerers of the divine and dark arts related nature.
I would say this.
Yes.
I think Gabriel's forces should assist yours at the very least.
Okay. How about this? How about this? Your forces will stay in the back, like well off until I think I need you. Until they think they need you.
The point is to have a front line.
They don't need it.
They don't need a front line. Alright.
No.
They'll
they
stay.
don't.
They'll probably
They'll be done with the
can they stay in-
caravan before it even gets to them.
They'll stay in some nearby bushes then. Right.
Say that again.
Some nearby bushes then. Just like waiting in case like some of your guys go
Don't
down,
worry.
basically.
These guys will cast rocks. Rocks fall. Everyone dies. Don't worry.
Alright.
I've
That is
handpicked
the
them.
plan.
I've trained them myself.
It sounds
Okay.
like you two have a reason to go in on it. But if you want to keep my silence, I'd require something from this caravan.
Oh, of course. I'm not gonna give you guys fucking empty-handed. Shit. I didn't think you. Oh well. What do you want?
To confirm from earlier, Arcadum, I rolled a 20 on Arcadum to see if any of them were magically capable. Were any of those three capable of magic?
Like their spellcasting potential? They did not have any.
Yeah.
Okay, doing money rolls. Unless you had more.
Easy to convert and has magical capabilities. You set them aside for me. I have plans, and I'd like to make them a little songbird for me.
Oh, okay. So if my elite squadron comes across any magically inclined victims, want me to hand them over to you pretty well?
Just the one will do. You can slaughter the rest.
Alright,
Sure
1,074 gold from the caravan raid. And about 400
Nice.
gold from other sources.
Nice.
Were there
Okay.
any magically inclined people in the caravan?
No.
No? Oh, damn.
Bollocks.
By the way, when you talked about this behind the pit fiend's back, was this regular betrayal, or were you activating the Pact of Betrayal?
The Pact of Betrayal. Oh, I didn't say it, did I? Oh well.
Okay.
Probably should have said the Pact of Betrayal. I didn't say it.
No worries.
Yeah, I didn't actually say it. Oh well. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck this contract shit. Too much shit. Fuck this. The only thing I remember is the fucking gambling one. Degenerate.
And that's 3 of you that did the regular betrayal, so. Me and Swar, if we figure out, that's going to be a plus 6% each. This is going to be crazy.
Okay. So, you guys have some scheming to do. If you guys want to enact anything, do anything, because what's coming up next is a meeting with Agamemnon. So.
Swar. Oh, wait, I'm still AFK. 1 second. In the meantime, as they discuss that, Scat would lean into Swar, sitting around the table. Now that we may speak openly, without the reprobates among us. How have you progressed with the poison?
Yes. I have just identified the poison as it is. And it's not really a poison, but I know the contents.
Hmm?
It's basically sanctified oils, silver salt, and it seems to be toxic to fiends and demons. So, not good for us. I hope I can somehow reverse the effect.
Scat
That
says
means-
this pretty incredulently. Why reverse?
Because then we could either empower ourselves or use it against these holy Mytherians or whatever.
A good call, but have you not ran into a position where fellow fiend might require what might be struck by this? A place where you might need to handle another fiend with what's the word for it? Cloak and dagger. Secretly.
That is possible, but you could just use this in its current form for that.
Have you made any copies?
No, I have not.
Please ensure you leave at least one in its original state. You never know when some sort of a tremendous situation arises, especially between us. Some of our fellow fiends slide out of hand sometimes.
Very well. Usually I just hit them really hard, or poison them myself. Yes, I can keep a copy, if I am able to create one at least.
But bear in mind, the holy concoctions, such like the one you hold, it's more discreet, less traceable back onto you or I.
That is true. I usually don't
Especially-
need to hide my intent, but I see your point.
Especially with the threat of glory. Could be the walls themselves.
Maybe.
That is all.
Okay, so the rest of the party arrives.
Yep.
Go ahead and move back into the tavern.
So does anyone want to do anything before we move time forward? Does the research continue? Does Swar anybody else to figure out anything?
Yeah, you guys can reattempt your rerolls for research.
Okay.
I'd continue just trying to learn those spells, so posted the notes.
And same thing with the slave trade routes.
Well, would basically try to replicate and make more, so we can have a copy of the original.
Bill's also going to try to learn how firebolt from the Kazons, I suppose.
What type of check is the learned slave trade route?
I guess merchant's kit? You have that trained?
I don't think I do. Let me see. Do I have it trained in? I think I trained it in fucking mess kit.
You gotta keep the slaves fed.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think that
Nothing
applies.
worse than a hungry slave.
No, no.
Nice. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I
Classic
just make a mess kit roll, right? For slave trade route.
Alrighty. Everybody
Sounds like Arcadum is playing games on his phone now. Bro's on Candy Crush right now.
What?
Alright, last question. Ooh, Candy Crush. Last question.
What?
Can I learn... Sorry, okay. Religion kit focus. Can I learn a hymn from that? Like, Hymn of the Pale Heart, basically.
Hymn of the Pale Heart.
Yeah.
The Metherian hymn.
That's a Metherian hymn. Oh my fucking Christ. Okay. Which one's useful? I'll get Hymn of the Eye.
You cannot learn... That is also a Metherian hymn.
All those are Metherian hymns?
I think all hymns are Metherian. I might be mistaken on that.
Ah,
Most of
that's
them.
unfortunate.
No,
Unfortunate.
that's not true. Not all hymns
Most
are
of them?
Metherian.
Oh,
No.
well, I changed it to most.
That,
Okay.
Half.
Alright.
Could you like maybe make your own hymn, like a I don't know,
Yeah.
dark liturgy?
that's something you
Ooh.
could
Yeah.
research, yeah.
Yeah,
Do
sure, why not?
that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, he'll try doing that, like a dark liturgy, dark little moribund malediction or something.
That's my slave trade route roll, by the way.
Cool.
I don't know what to add to that.
Okay. Should I roll like religion or like just kind of chill?
I mean,
For a minute.
if you want to make your own hymn, yeah, you can roll religion and work on it. That's
Alright, cool.
That's a major
Nice.
project, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, would it be done in a month or no? You'd have to keep on working on it.
No, take longer than that.
All right, cool. Well, he'll still start it. Sure. We'll work on it through the
My
time.
chat is brutal. Such a Lemire play. What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's crazy. So many haters. That's crazy.
Hell for the Lemure. L
Alright.
stands for
Oh my
Lemure.
god, so
Chat-
much
chat
hate.
is-
So many haters.
All of chat is lower than the Lemieux, so I don't know why they're chatting.
This is very true. This is so true.
Chat is human. That's what's lower than Lemure. Human.
Hating for nothing. No, they're just halflings, bro. That's crazy.
Anyway,
Literally elves. Anyways, yeah.
okay, here we go. The group's ready to go. Moving time forward. Time for the meeting in the Iron Cage.
Did our research do anything for anyone?
True.
Negative.
Sick.
Do I learn the spells that I put in notes?
Yes.
Excellent. I have nothing else then.
Entangle, inflict, chill touch, spirit shroud, hold person, max million, everything glad. Yeah, all those are fine. Presuming you paid for them, of course. Yes, you paid for them.
Shit, I forgot about that.
You forgot to pay.
There was money set aside whenever. Fuck. I forgot that.
You did say you were going to give ThroatThief some star and gold, but you never clarified it.
Oh, right, that's true.
True.
For your starting equipment, it's should be 2,000 gold for your starting equipment.
2,000? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm guessing that wouldn't be enough to get all the spells on.
It's 100 gold pieces per spell level.
So 1, 2. Cantrip is it's 1.
Zlade is in chat saying poor.
Zlade is
Get
in
your
chat.
ass in here,
That's
boy. Get the
crazy.
fuck-
That's crazy. He's
Man,
not
get
even
the
in
fuck
the
out
call.
of chat. What are you doing? Taking a
That's some
shit
shit.
that's lasted like
That's-
3 hours, bro? Get off of the toilet.
That's some shit
Okay.
I'd do. That's crazy.
I
Oh my
clown
God.
you dick ass so
Go
hard,
left.
bro. Get in chat. Get in the call, bro.
He's down there with the fucking swine supporters.
Okay, here we go. Anything else anybody wants to do before we move on?
How much would it be to buy a slave route?
A slave what?
A route.
Slave road. God.
Just go to the
You
next.
you have to
just go to
establish
the
that,
next.
Sping. You can't just buy
Nah,
that.
just Nah, just
You
go to
have
the next
vehicles?
mission beat, bro. Just go to the next scene. I'm sorry, dude. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you
Just
have
go to the next
vehicles?
scene.
You
Oh
don't have
my
to
That was a
god.
throwaway.
apologize. You just can't just.
Nah, dude. Nah, I was like, it was gonna be a joke. It was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be one more thing to interrupt them. Let's just quickly say some random shit. I'm sorry,
Oh.
dude. I apologize. I made it sound so serious. I'm so sorry, bro.
Why are you still apologizing? It's fine. All right. Shall we move on? Anybody else? Okay. So, on one of the days while the party is going about their business, they receive a summons to report to Agamemnon in the Iron Cage.
Does it sound like an Android notification?
No, it's like it's like BlackBerry, the most fiendish of all cellular devices.
How does that sound? How does a BlackBerry sound?
I don't know. I'm just. I don't know. I just go here. Anyway, Scat follows through and returns to the cage.
Yeah, I dimension door to it. I get there before anyone.
Let's walk to the portal.
I'm prudent like that. Punctual, sorry.
Okay, why is everyone so... What the fuck is the deal with this map sizing? Why is this... so annoying.
I instant transmission in front of Agamemnon. Agamemnon.
My lord, would you beseech me for some money to buy an underground railroad?
Good old
But
Aga.
for slaves. But for slaves.
Underground rail. Wasn't that good for the slaves?
Yes, but it's for slaves. You're just going to have some people dig under the ground and make one for you, but for slaves.
But that's
Anyways,
mate, that's
anyways.
another opportunity for them to escape. Why would that?
Whatever.
Gabriel, it's becoming more apparent to me that you don't know how the slave trade works.
Do you?
Huh? What a question. Of course I know.
Exactly. You are the slave king, as it
I'm the
were.
slave.
Obviously. Obviously, you know.
Emperor.
That is
Of course,
precisely why we have one functioning.
Zig'Stiinyne. Zig'Stiinyne. The horned.
Okay, you guys loaded in?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep.
No. Yes. Yes.
No. Yes. Yes.
I'm there, bro.
No. I'm there. I'm him.
Bro's moving like Edward Colston. Continue.
Alright, go ahead and gather up together.
Morose is here.
And I'll move you guys in as a group, assuming you want to enter as one.
Well, I'm there first because oh my god.
There's two of us. We have clones?
Why are there two of us?
This is the trial that Agamemnon had.
What the
Wait.
fuck?
Oh, you have
We'll fight
doppelgangers.
ourselves.
Hold on, you have doppelgangers.
We'll
Sorry.
fight ourselves.
Sorry. There you go.
It's fine. We'll fight ourselves. Okay.
Alright.
I'm like already there. I use both dimension door spell slots, and I'm like kneeling in front of him.
Scat whispers to Gabriel,
Yes.
"This may be a battle. Begin dancing." And Scat walks in, expecting Gabriel to dance behind him.
Just squints at him, and he just like insight checks Agamemnon if it's an actual battle.
This is
Sincere
before you
doubt.
walk in and you can't see him. You can insight check me.
Yeah, let's insight check you. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, he's full of shit.
Nice. Alright. You are indeed full of feces, Cat. I'll just walk forward.
Okay. Let's do this.
That.
And Scat, if you could not lose us patience this time, would be perfect. Thank you.
You did it last time.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Scat walks up, bows. Oh wait, Sping, you were here first. Sorry, apologies.
Hmm.
As you enter the Dark Throne, deep in the back, as the blood cage's inner workings rumble, you will hear a deep and insidious voice call towards you. Your blood runs cold as Agamemnon calls out.
Forward, my instruments.
Do you actually get that close?
I recommend
No,
you
sorry,
get that.
sorry. I got confused.
No, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Forward, my
Remember-
instruments. Hey, back up, though, back up. That's too close. Scat, he flanks the staircase up to him, kneels, head down on the ground, as last time.
I placed my head on the carpet.
Ariel's gotta take a knee.
You guys are gonna cause so much patience, but okay.
What do you mean? Nah, no way. This time we got this.
I'm just prostrating before my lord.
Of course.
You have done well thus far. A small series of hiccups to begin, but so far, you have done well. The cult that you have built sends me sweet ruminations each day. I feel my strength increase. This is good. You have established yourselves as a new faction, it seems. The Pigs of Argos. An interesting name. It would do well to give the cult something to coil themselves around whilst their praises empower me. I am afraid, however, that you will not have long to enjoy this revelry. War causes change. And it is now that we need to speak of what your next mission shall be. Regardless of anything you've been told before, this is of the highest priority. It would seem that there are creatures, no, not creatures, forces of an unknown source and origin that seek to decimate all that we have built. I have gazed with the seer's sight enough to see it is to come soon. Those that struggle mightily against darkness have risen above themselves. They speak with words honeyed and guided by light. It angers me. It angers me. They roam and they roam and they flow and they know not what it is that they are. They claim a false sanctity, while my people grovel like slaves. No more will my people be slaves. No more will they know such degradation. I have grown restless, late. So you shall be my instruments. You shall be my strength. You shall be the sword that cuts the heads of my enemies free from their bodies. So, let it begin. With the establishing of the cult, you have proven yourselves to be capable, but we will need more powerful allies if we are to succeed. Therefore, you shall be sent on a diplomatic mission to the south, the city of sapphires. You will go there. You will speak to all who might listen to our plight. Though their presence disgusts me, there are those that worship dark forces there. A temporary alliance to reprieve them from their districts, a worthy cost for the conquering of the continent. Furthermore, you shall seek and assist with the sufferings of my people, of the Antvanti. Those are your orders, as they are renewed. If you have questions, you may ask them.
My lord. Okay. So, in terms of speaking to them, you mean speaking or speaking? He puts air quotes.
The party loses 2 patients.
My God. So kill them all, aside from your people. Perfect.
The party loses 2 more patients.
Oh my God.
Did you not listen to a word he said? Like,
diplomatic mission to the south.
okay, full stop. Leo, what did I just say? What did I just say? What is it that you think Agamemnon just said?
This was my seek to decimate all of the Agamemnon. Diplomatic mission to the south, city of Sapphire. Speak to all who may listen to the plight. Temporary alliances of those that speak their language. Seek and assist with the sufferings of the Antvanti.
I like how you augmented the fact that you knew nothing about what I just said based off of the fact that I just punished you for it. You're not there to help the Antvanti only. You are there to gather alliances for Agamemnon to face against his enemies. But while you're there, as a sub-objective, to assist the Antvanti with their plights, should they have any. Like, who are you air quoting that you're talking to?
Those that we're making alliances with.
Why would he want you to kill them?
Pressure them into making alliances, potentially. Spread the cult. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, anyway.
I'll be alright.
It's okay. It's fine. It's just... Does anybody else have any questions they would like to ask of Dark Lord Agamemnon?
Now that Scat has wasted the appropriate amount of time before speaking the respectful gap on a greater fiend than you has made a claim, apologies for the somnolent nature of our ally Gabriel. I beseech forgiveness for this, first off. And beyond that, I wish to ask, what assailants and antagonists do you wish for us to behead? What sorts of higher-ups in this Sapphire Bastion do you expect?
Our knowledge is limited within the city. The presence of our rival gods make it difficult to delve. But there are those that share our disposition. They will assist you. I will leave it to your discretion as to whom's head you have to remove. But be cautious. We are still yet in a precarious position. We are in need of allies, not enemies. As for my people, if a death would give them peace of one of their enemies or oppressors, I will not shy away from you doing so. But as I said, we are in a precarious position. I leave it to your good judgment. Take no action that will see my people harmed, or I will show you terrors that you think you know, but that you will know should you fail in this regard.
Scat, after waiting the adequate amount of time once again. Thank you, Liege. Now, what? One final question from me. A query regarding your people. What might they know of your subversion or ascent, such that we may use it to align them to our cause and enlighten them to the cult that I, too, agree with you is yet in its infancy and may grow to paint the continent?
Say it one more time, Zahaab.
I'm so afraid of the -2 patience, bro. I don't want to say
no,
it badly.
no, to me,
Okay.
to me. Say it to me.
Oh, okay. Scat is asking, like, what do the Envanti know about his ascent, such that we may use it to grow the cult?
Okay. He will respond by saying,
Many of my people do not even know my true nature, but I do not wish to force upon them the veneer of such a thing. For now, accept their aid should they give it. Keep them separate. Keep them safe.
It'll be done.
Very
and the
well.
pit fiend, whilst kneeling head to the ground, he smears his head across the ground, laying sideways, such that his elongated forehead is placed horizontally on the ground, turning to his allies, yet maintaining the respects to Agamemnon, expecting them to speak up.
Would you, my Dark Lord, it would, after hearing that very rousing speech in regards to our people and your people being enslaved, would it please you if we flip the do a role reversal and take in some more people and put our will enforce our will onto others? Zig is very nervous.
Agamemnon will stare at Ziggs.
My head is on the carpet. I'm very nervous. I'm sweating.
I leave the slavery to you.
Yes, my lord.
Very well. You will be given 1 month to establish whatever you need within your temperamental fortress. Once you have done so, you are to return to the Iron Cage, where transportation will be provided.
So we have a out of character.
Out of character, you have a
we
month to get everything in order for your cult before you leave to go on this next mission.
Okay, cool. Did not want to say that in character, just have him repeat what he just said.
It's fine.
Damn, this guy. Hey, is it weird that this guy's intimidating, or is that like what you're trying to go for? Oh, I'm fucking with you. Yeah.
Okay.
You minus 2 patience from Arcadum.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
are you serious? Like minus 100 at this point, no?
Anyway, he will go.
Go forth, my instruments, and bring a symphony of destruction.
I will be done, my lord.
Yay, Megadeth reference.
Upon hearing that, my flames grow brighter in a sign of agreement and what is it? Energized state after hearing a rousing speech.
Scat to his body runs and detaches and reattaches, much like his skull plates do. He maintains his head grinding against the ground and lightly turns towards Gabriel in hopes that he'll reform himself, perhaps even fix his mistake right now. An apology is due.
See. I see.
Don't try it. You can't get back.
I would like.
Patience right now.
I would like to choose to prostrate myself in front of you, my lord.
You should
I would like to apologize for my rash behavior as of late.
You should already be doing it.
I'll just like his head down on the floor.
You're not equal. He's better than you.
Go.
Sure. You will go.
I'd like to imagine Gabriel running out of the room. Just absolutely.
We're already there. We're already out.
Going.
Like I gave you that really cool line, and then people were just like, I bow. Go! Fucking go!
Incredible.
In my mind, everybody was like doing like their like individual fiendish like war chants or whatever. And then as they were getting up, they were like, oh.
Jesus.
Ooga, ooga.
We got two in the RP. We forgot to actually play the game and actually move our characters around.
Even strong.
Oh man, that actually took a lot out of me. My throat.
That's nice. That's fine.
It was very intense. It sounded very intense on you as well.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Dude, you sound scary, man. You're terrifying.
Well, thanks. I try my best.
You're fucking throbbing, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be like down to a chair. Just like every time he does this, it takes 5 years off his life.
I just want to say I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
I've been so tired this session out of nowhere. And I've just been nodding off, and I don't know what it came from. I'm so sorry about that.
It's alright. It's alright, doggy. It's okay. It happens.
It's
You gotta
okay.
practice.
At least you're not.
Just do a bump, bro. Oh wait, can you say that stream?
I don't know what you said. I hope I didn't get banned.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is.
Anyway, so yeah, that's so you go back to you leave the Iron Cage, you go back to Hogtown. I think you guys call it the Fortress of Koken or something like that. Koken Keep. Kokon
Yeah.
Keep. Yeah.
Kokon Keep.
Kokon Keep. So you'll have we're probably gonna stop there because I want Zlade here for this, but you're gonna make all these different decisions, and then you guys are gonna go to Saphira and do some sinister roleplay.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that.
We're gonna have to put. I'm gonna pull out a map and give us some little directions. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, you won't even need to do that because you'll have someone who can take the Not All Who Wander from Navigator and Veteran Traveler from Ageless Wanderer or Ageless Traveler.
I thought we were gonna teleport them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Shit.
Okay.
You made a travel character and we could just... You made a travel character and we could just teleport
I mean, his character can be all kinds of different...
Everything.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that's where I'm going to call a session, though, guys.
Yo, thanks, guys.
I had a good time. Sorry if I just... Fuck, man, I'm super mad at myself. I'm just so tired.
No, that was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Be happy, bro.
No worries, bro.
Be happy.
So, in total, because you lost 4 patients, you have lost 8% allotment. You might go to the next... You might be in debt, bro.
What does that even mean?
You owe us?
You owe us?
What do you mean? How does debt work?
How does what do you mean? Where in the loot plebiscite agreement does it say losing patience makes you lose
You can go
allotment?
negative.
Under further clauses and clarifications, Part C, under damages, loss of patience when patience is above 5, cost in allotment %, 2.
Yeah, it's only 2%.
2%, but you lost 4 patience, so it's 8.
Yeah, it's only 4%. That's only 4%.
No.
What is?
What math?
You lost 2%. Can we lose 2 more patients?
Oh, you're talking about 2. Oh my gosh.
Everywhere you go, everywhere you look. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching Nara. I'll see you I'll see you guys in an hour for Lords of Light. Woo!
Let's go. Bye bye.